Friends, and in this video we are going to design a bottom navigation view. So the first, let me create one Android resource directory. Click on the res and then Android resource directory. Change the resource type as menu and the directory name will automatically become menu. So in this menu file I'll create one menu resource file and I'm going to name it as the bottom underscore navigation.xml. Okay, so here we are inside this menu. For this menu I have already downloaded some vector sets, 3 images, one for Android, one for Android icon and one is mobile icon and one is the setting icon. So first let me create the item. Android ID is the Android, and then the title will be Android title will be Android, and then I'll provide the icon to this as Android icon equal to @drawable, and then not setting but Android. Okay, so the Android ID, that tag is wrong. I will just make it correct little after. So I close this tag here. I can copy paste or I can create second one, which is item and then Android ID equal to item Android ID. Sometimes this IntelliJ suggestions stops coming and that's why we get some problem. So it will be automatically corrected. So now here it started working. So I created the icon as drawable setting, and then the title for this will be settings. So in this application we'll be going to design our bottom navigation view, and here also I need to make it as Android ID, and which I'll do. So in the meantime, let me tell you something about what we are going to discuss. We will be discussing a bottom navigation view, and in this view we'll have the 3 icons, or you can say the menu with the 3 icons, and if the user clicks on those icons, then a corresponding fragment will be in action. So I'll create 3 fragment layouts later, and the corresponding 3 fragment classes obviously I have to create. So now here it started coming. So Android ID @ID plus ID slash double quote. Right now is not this, now it's fine. So I do the same thing here also. Okay, it is all because sometimes this IntelliJ suggestion stops coming and we are becoming so dependent on them that okay. So now this is first one's ID is Android, or you can say ANDRID. Second one's ID is setting, and third one I'm creating the ID as mobile. And I have already created, as I told you earlier, that I have already created 3 images from the vector assets, and I have named them as Android, settings, and the mobile, that I'm using in the form of icons. So the Android icon is drawable and slash and then mobile. So here I'm done. So after that we need layout for our fragment. So let me right click here and then I create new layout resource directory. First let me name it as Andro_layout. I am naming them in this way so that I can later connect easily. Let me make the root element as a relative layout, and inside this layout I'll just put one text view and just one background color. So on the basis of the background color we will identify whether that particular fragment is running or not, and that fragment will be resting or will be displayed on a frame layout that will be inside the main XML. So first here I need to provide some constraints, or you can say the positional constraints, because this is a relative layout. So let me just try to make it fast, because our focus is main on the bottom navigation view rather than these layouts, because in the next video we'll make something designing part and some more better part on these fragments, but right now it is just dedication is only for the bottom navigation view, and each these fragment layouts have got different background colors, and on the basis of those background colors only you can find which fragment is running. So now I simply just copy and paste it, and then I'll just rename it. So this is enrow underscore layout. Now I'll make it as setting underscore layout. So inside this I'll again, this is layout, so I'll just change the name on the text as setting. Okay, so this is setting so that I can identify it, and again I have provided different colors to this, or okay, I'll provide colors to them later. On this top inside the relative layout you just use this Android background. If you have any problem in understanding this layout features, then you can watch my previous videos where I have done great detailings about the minor aspects of this designing. So the last one's layout name is mobile underscore layout, and I just changed the name of this text as mobile. So now I need my corresponding Java classes, so I need to create 3 Java classes. So the first, let me create this Java class. I'll name it as the fragment android or fragment enrow, because this way I can connect it. So the fragment android, and then its superclass will be fragment androidx dot fragment dot app, this one. Yes, so click on this. Now just write on create, and then inside the on create view I will simply write return inflator dot inflate and r dot layout dot enrow underscore layout. Yes, and container, and then false, comma container, comma false. So I just copy paste, and I'll just simply change the name of these layouts. So second one, let me just copy and paste it back to the same folder, and here it goes. I got my second one created, only I have to change the name. So that is the fragment settings. Okay, so now I just change the name as r dot layout, and this is setting layout. Okay, so setting underscore layout. One more for the mobile, I just paste it and name it as fragment mobile. So here I'm done, and I'll go back to my main activity.java first. Oh sorry, let me just change the name as the mobile underscore layout. So now coming back to the main, okay, I have to add dependency also for the material, because I'll be using this bottom navigation view. So I'm back to this main activity.java, and inside this I'll create the object of the bottom navigation. But since I have to add the dependency first, or you can say the later also, I can go back and add dependency there. So first let me see, just let me write, so you can see that automatically become red, bottom navigation and bottom navigation view, and then I have to make the object of this. Okay, now you see the red line, it means that I have to add the dependency first. So let me go to the Gradle scripts, and inside the Gradle script, okay, first I have come back here into the Android main, I can go there later. So the first I have to create a container where the fragments will be running. So for that I need one frame layout. So this is my frame layout, and okay, so those roots were relative layout, so I need to change the root also from the Android X to this relative layout. So now I provide one frame layout match parent, and then I need the ID for this I provided name as the fragment underscore container, so that this frame layout, this view will be containing the layouts associated with those particular fragments. I need to provide it some layout relations to the parent, so that one is not ready. So let me go back to, and here I need to create one grid, bottom view layout. So let me come back to the build Gradle in the module app, and then I will add one dependency, that is the material 1.0.0. You can stop the screen and you can copy and paste it, or you can just go on to the Android's website, and there you can find this this one. So here now I create my bottom navigation view. This is com.google.bottom navigation. So the com.google.bottom navigation view, this one, material dot, yes now, and then I have provided the ID to the bottom navigation, and then the match parent, and the height will be the wrap content, and it will be having some layout features like the background and the transparency. So I need to add this tags Android, and then layout align parent, okay, not underscore, align parent, okay, this is align parent equals true. And then some features, because it should have the transparency, so I need to make it the color as the background color, window background color, so that it can have the same color. So you will find that this one automatically become transparent. So the Android colon, and then background. Okay, so for the background I'll go for question mark Android colon attr, this attribute, and then I will check the window background attr slash, and then window background. This way my icons will be automatically transparent, and then I need to provide some color for text also, and then that will make it better. So that is the app item text color, and it will be same as Android attr window background. So Android and that window background. Okay, and then I need to add my menu which I have created, and I hope you remember the name, otherwise its name was bottom underscore navigation. So at the rate of menu, and menu, okay, and then slash, and just provide the name as bottom underscore. Now here I go into this one. Now you see this is the menu file, bottom underscore navigation.xml. This file I'm linking it here with my bottom navigation and the app menu tag. So now this one is done, and then I need to just here also, you see in the frame layout I have provided the Android layout above bottom navigation, so that because this particular main.xml layout file have one frame layout just above the bottom navigation layout. So here I remember the name is the bottom navigation, so r.id.bottom navigation. Okay, so I have created the object for the bottom navigation view, and its name is bottom navigation view with a small b, of course. So with this object I'm going to call the set on navigation item selected listener. This is a reselected one, so I have to change the name because I was in hurry. There are two different types, the selected and the reselected. We have to go for the selected one, and then I'll pass Nav Item Listener. This nav item listener I haven't created yet. I'm just, after writing here, I'll go back and create one object for this, and then inside that I will go and select that which particular item has been clicked. So first I have to, I'm just a nav listener, I'm just giving it the name. This is red because it is not created. Okay, so just after this I'll create one private instance of this. Okay, so private and bottom navigation view, this one. Okay, and then nav listener dot on navigation item selected listener, and the object's name is nav listener equals, change the line, new. So this nav listener is the object of on navigation item selected listener, and then I pass the new object for that, and it automatically brings some interfaces with public boolean on navigation item selected, menu item as menu item. These menu items are those particular words. So first let me create one object for the fragment which will be activated whenever the button will be clicked. So the fragment, selected fragment, initially it is null, and switch. So here I have to go for this menu item object, menu item dot get item id, and with the help of these IDs I'll run a switch case, and there case 1 will be r.id.andrid. Remember the name I have provided in my menu items as the ANDRID. So, and 3 menus I have, Android and this one, Android, setting, and then mobile. With these 3 icons what you see there, the Android icon and then the gear, and this is another one called as the mobile. So the case r.android, and then I will simply assign the selected fragment with the new object for the Android. So the new frag Android, okay, semicolon and then break. So each way, like in these 3 cases I'll do the same thing. So every time the particular icon will be clicked, this r.id thing will be activated, and then that fragment will be linked with this particular selected fragment, and then I will call my get support fragment manager, and then I will commit the necessary things so that activity starts running. So the second one is again selected fragment equal to r.id. Settings, and then the selected fragment becomes the new fragment settings, and then again case r.id.mobile, mobile, and then selected fragment will become object of the mobile fragments. So equals, now let me change, this is fragment, it was spelling wrong, so it should be T everywhere. So T equals new fragment mobile. Okay, after fragment mobile, okay, then I have to make this return type as true, and before that first I have to call the get support fragment manager dot begin transaction dot replace, and then I have to put the name of the container, the ID for the r.id. fragment underscore container. This is the ID of that particular frame layout present inside the main XML file, and then I pass the object for this selected fragment because it is changing hand every time the button is selected, dot commit, and then I make the return true, and then after the second curly bracket I need to provide semicolon, not there, just after this here. So this is done. So now we are kind of ready. So this is all about this video. Just see the result, and then oh sorry, it should be window, it says extra S. Okay, So after the results, my friends, I'm just telling in beginning that the subscribe to our channel and keep watching this videos and keep practicing with us. Thank you very much. And here the result comes, and then there you see I click and the color is changing, so the text